Oh, he just said, can you talk about 6ix9ine on your pod too? Could potentially be a good title.
I wanted Steve here to.
I know.
I wanted him here to kind of like break down that nuance because like
Yeah.
there's so many layers of it. It's a little deep too because I've heard other stuff too, which is 6ix9ine just and I've heard that it was a little Steve too. I heard Steve didn't do everything he needed to do for that situation as well.
In regards to him personally or the team?
Well, so remember, Steve signed for 6ix9ine, right?
Yes.
And 6ix9ine was supposed to do some deliverables and streams and promotion for Steve's content.
Yes.
From what I hear, Steve also didn't complete some of his content. You get what I mean?
Like he wasn't making content for Danny to be a part of.
No. I'm saying his deliverables weren't all completed either. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
This is from my understanding. Danny definitely didn't do shit, right?
Yeah.
But also Steve, it's not like he hit his checkbox.
See, that's why we gotta have Steve here.
For real.
Yeah.
And it's a long convoluted thing from what I hear.
Yeah. So I'm assuming you're hearing this from Rumble.
I can't say nothing.
I mean, there's no other. I mean, I'm not stupid. You're not stupid. It doesn't matter. It's fine.
I mean, listen, put two and two together.
Right. So, yeah, I don't know about the details in all of that stuff. I just know what I saw from the outside. And to me, it looked like a 6ix9ine that wasn't making content, wasn't doing stuff on the internet, wasn't dropping music. And Steve, who was flourishing as a YouTuber. And Steve really liked his music.
Again, and this is what I'm saying, like, well, the 6ix9ine and Steve relationship, I care more about that.
Yeah.
I care more about that than everything else. But I hear there's just more complexities to this like deal situation.
Yeah, I don't know enough about it.
If there was a blame to be given out from the people who I've heard it from, they attributed more to Steve.
Really?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
And because
why didn't you say that last night?
I didn't know. I'm finding these things out afterwards, brother. Like,
oh my God.
Yeah, I'm finding these things out afterwards.
Because okay, so for understanding, we were having this conversation last night about doing this pod.
Yeah.
So that conversation must have happened after we had that conversation.
Yeah. Well,
we gotta have Steve here for this.
Well, the powers. They knew I was doing the pod. I was yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
So I was like, listen, hey.
So you get the info. Oh, dude, this is what you're good at.
I'm not anyone defense squad, but I'd like to be armed with info that I could have a conversation. Because usually when I have a conversation, if I'm not armed with info, it's gonna go one way. Like the person who's more knowledgeable is gonna.
Yeah.
So I found out a few things which I wanted to like ask about.
Oh,
because from my understanding of that deal is way more. It's way more. Way more about Steve than 6ix9ine. You get what I mean?
The deal going south.
Well, in what's important of what the goal was, right? Of course, 6ix9ine to do shit, right? That's not negotiable. But there would be more salvageable parts of the deal if apparently Steve had done more.
I see.
Which it's the first time I've ever even heard that like Steve might have been in, you know what I mean, in the wrong too.
Shit. I don't know shit about it.
Now, granted, still has nothing to do with 6ix9ine. Does not shoot him bail. 6ix9ine probably wouldn't even know that himself, but that's what I'm hearing.
Interesting. Well, we're gonna have to do another one or something, maybe on your pod or something.
Yeah,
because I want to talk about it for real.
No, listen,
I know Steve really wants to talk about it.
I'm here till Saturday, man. I'm here till Saturday. I know you.
I just like getting down to the shit.
Yeah,
for real.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If he was here, I'd be like, listen, this is what I'm hearing. You tell me your side because I got a pretty good gauge on what the other side is. And
damn,
like, I mean,
we'll wait to do that then. Maybe we'll do it before I leave, because I think it'd be a good convo.
What do you? All right,
go ahead. Yeah.
What do you think his relationship now is with Rumble?
Whose relationship?
Steve.
What do I think, or what do I know?
What do you know?
I don't think it's the best.
But they have a relationship still.
Yeah. I mean, I know he's not a part of it like he was, and I know that like there's certain like having to pay back.
Hey, this one. that's why I'm saying it's much more complicated because I think there's stuff that still needs to be resolved. But like even like last night, right? Like you guys streamed, right?
Yeah.
Like I think these are the things that kind of also come into play because they're like, well, after all that shit happens, if you're streaming, why aren't you on Rumble?
Is that the question? You asking me that?
Well,
Why would I? No one paid me to ever be
not
anywhere.
Not you.
Yeah.
But you're streaming with Steve.
Yeah, but we do a show together. So no one's ever had a conversation with me about doing
No,
it.
not you.
Yeah.
But Steve.
But he's not a part of it anymore. I think they've agreed that like they're going two different ways.
But there's some sources.
Yeah. No, so from what I understand, that they came to a conclusion of like, okay, we're good here. You owe this.
No. From what I hear, there's content that still has to be produced.
Oh, I don't know that.
Which I guess that's these situations get tricky. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know that.
I guess if that's the situation, again, if it's true, it would be like, okay, well, all right, we've came to some type of like agreement or settlement. Now you kind of owe us some shit, right? This is how we're gonna kind of resolve it, but you owe us content, and then we see you making content for a rival.
Yeah, I get it.
You know what I mean?
So I mean, I hate to be make me the bad guy here, but like, I like Kick. I don't dislike Rumble. I like Rumble, but no one's ever talked to me about money anywhere. So I'm gonna go where I think if I'm like, okay,
this has nothing to do with you, but
Yeah.
I think it's more about Steve.
yeah, but it's our show, mine and Steve's show. So
But I don't know how I don't know if his deal is like an exclusive or was it. I don't know how they have settled something.
Yeah.
I don't know if this settlement is like, yo, hey, listen, you got to go do a bunch of hours or these amount of hours here.
yeah,
But something of the sort, you know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. I think, like, we're obviously not going to get the people who could give the answer from Rumble up here to fucking talk about it.
Right.
So, me armed with some of the information I know, that's why I got to talk to Steve.
yeah, we should do it. I want to do it, and I have nothing against Rumble. I like no bad things to say about any of those platforms. Yeah, they're dope as. I had a good conversation with Chris. Like, I have no issues with him. For me, I was just like this. When I look at it, this made the most sense for me. So
Yeah.
I was like, let me
Will you
try
have a deal
that.
with Kick?
No, I don't have a deal. But I don't have a deal with anyone exclusively. But I'm having conversations about it.
Kick's giving the bag up, man, from what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
I'm wondering how long they're going to keep giving the bag up.
I mean, look at their backing though, right?
I mean, well, I know the gambling stuff, but like if you start talking about like my favorite conversations I have is business. You know what I mean? Like I love the fact that I'm a creator, but like entrepreneur / businessman, like that's a lot of shit that kind of gets my blood boiling these days. Like how do you like it's all these bags given out, you have to think about how does this company monetize?
How does it convert?
Yeah, how does it convert, right? Like, all right, like because we're hearing certain amount of money being given out to this creator, that creator is like, how like for example, I was having a hypothetical conversation. I'm like, okay, if I'm Kick, right? Aiden, I know the amount he got, but let's just say he got an exorbitant amount of money and a percentage in Kick. But then you get somebody like Neon, right? Now, if I'm the guy who's running Kick, do I even, like, obviously Neon isn't Aiden, but what's the value of Neon if, and this is my summation right now, I could be wrong on this, I believe that they're pulling from the same audience pool. I don't think Neon is pulling viewers that Aiden can't pull. Do you know what I mean?
You mean getting new users to the platform?
Exactly.
Right.
So then, do I pay twice for the same thing? Or do I then basically say, hey, listen.
I'm not wrong, really, but you're right. Now, it then would come down to time, hours on the platform, right? Because number of people on the platform is one thing, and then hours of usage is another thing in relationship to like money and like how you can monetize a platform.
But they're not the only monetization there. There's no ads, no nothing. It has to be. Well,
everything is really new there.